Hi guys, how you doing? I have a little project I'm going to do today. I do want to show you. I have pretty much cleared this room, the closet. I still have a little bit of packing in here to do, and that way I'm done, pretty much done packing until we can put the floors in here. And we've cleared out a lot of our closets. We've cleared out, I have packed over the last couple days, I bet 30 to 35 boxes. And the reason I have so many boxes because I'm not making them heavy. I'm going to make them easy to lift so that, you know, we don't get hurt. Nobody gets hurt. And we have a container. We're going to get a container to put our stuff in as we go. So I'll take a quick walk around the garden and show you what's up, how things are doing. My pomia is blooming again with the cool weather at night. It's supposed to get hot again today. But I have a couple things to take out of the ground that I want to take with me, and they're not doing so well in the spots they're in. So a friend of mine, her mother has some beautiful hostas, so I got a couple pieces of those to put in. I think them will, and they, you know, because the ones I have in there, the pessimon and the blanket flower, it likes a lot more. I think it likes a lot more light, so I'm taking them out. I'll just take them with me. I'm going to take the pincushion too because the coreospis has grown out in the front there. It's grown out very pretty, so I don't think it needs the pincushion. I'll take it with me as well. And so I'll just show you everything. The lettuce is doing okay in this heat. It's been getting up to upper 80s. It's not too humid. The humidity is down about 30%, I think, or something like that. So that's not too bad. But we have some cool weather coming, so that should make my lettuce very happy. I've just had to keep it watered and such. And I'm going to dig out my rhubarb. I'm going to take my rhubarb with me and put it in a pot too. So I have some work to do to get things going. I took out another tomato plant up front. It was the sauce tomato, and it had one last tomato on it. It had some blooms on it, but I'm like, you know what? It's going to get cold, so I'm just going to. It's done. It's done. And I think these are about done too. I'll probably take these out. This one has another tomato or two, and hopefully the possum doesn't get it. It has a couple tomatoes that look like they're going to do pretty good, so I hope they finish ripening. And with these plants gone, I think the sun will get it a little bit better. This grew back up. I got a bud. This is my night queen. But look at this one. She's so pretty. This one is so pretty. I can't remember the name of this one. I bought those wooden tags, and it's nice that they compost, but they compost too quickly. Because by the end of the season, sometimes I don't remember the names of some of the plants that I grow. So it's important that I don't know. You know what? It's pretty. I'm going to get tubers from it, hopefully. That will survive. And same with this. If not, I'll get some more tubers. This one I'm going to take. This is an apricot fudge. It's so pretty. And it only had one bloom last year. But, you know, lilies, too, they take a couple years to really get going. I'm going to take a few bulbs out of here of my Asiatic lilies, and hopefully get some purple ones that I had. I think those are over here somewhere, and I'm going to put them in a pot with dirt and keep them moist. I'll keep them out in the greenhouse, and that way they'll get the full effect of the winter that's coming on as well. This I'm just going to let go. I have seed for my black pearl. I got some seed, the gomphrena. Like I said, I'm gonna have several colors coming up. in the next season or so. You know, it seems like when the cool weather starts, I start getting this where my voice gets lethargic. I don't know if I'm a little bit allergic to goldenrod or what, or something. I'd like to take one of these plants. This one's doing really well, so I think I'll leave it there. This one is just a little single one. I'm going to take it with me. They smell so pretty, and it's the Fragrant Delight Heliotrope. So I'm going to take one of them. I'm going to get a little piece of my columbine, take with me too. If you don't know, we took the offer on the place, and we have to have our house done and get it on the market. We're hoping for December 1st. And our contractor that's coming to do our kitchen will be here in just a few weeks to get it done, and that will be a big deal. I better shut my door because it's starting to get a little warm. That's why I'm kind of in a hurry to get this in up front, but it's going to be shaded, so it shouldn't hurt it much. Everything is just this one. This has been blooming all season. This is just a beautiful plant. It's always stayed pretty. This one's starting to bloom again, the Empomia, and I love her leaves. She's got her fall leaves. This one, this Impatient, grew back out real pretty. This Manus is awesome. If you need a filler, that's what I go with, because it has never died out. It is pretty all season long. So I cut some of this stuff back. It's going to go away pretty soon. Mums are getting buds on them, and some of them are about to burst open. They're small this year, but that's okay. Lavender that I put in here, it's doing really well. This is the only one that kind of died, and I'm wondering if it might come back next year. I don't know. Probably won't. This bush is doing really well. Butterfly bush. These are so pretty. These buds on this one's getting bigger, so she's going to get ready to make a statement. And just, this, beautiful. I'm going to put her in the greenhouse, and I'm hoping she'll last until we get to our forever home. This is doing really well. I need to pull these weeds. I know these weeds need to come out. I'll get my little hoe and do it because there's so many. I'm hoping they go down the hill, or whatever the people that are coming, they may not like it. I don't know. But, oh my goodness, look at the show of dahlias. Just gorgeous, just absolutely beautiful this year. Oh my goodness, I'm so happy. I hope I can get some good tubers and keep them good to take with me. I'm sure I'll get some good tubers. I just hope I can keep them. Asparagus fern is looking pretty. The bachelor buttons. I kind of like this spot, Maybe it doesn't need anything that tall in front, but I think if you put something lower that's not so tall, I think it would be a really nice garden. And there's my hydrangea. She's happy. She got some perky leaves and she's doing well. Lamb's ear, I'm going to take a piece of her as well. The rest of the stuff I need to get busy and do this. So let's make it. Oh, and I'm going to take a couple clippings off of this Coleus. I'll show you how to do that. It's so simple. You just take a stem, try to get one that's not blooming yet. But down here, I'll just take a couple stems, take off a couple of the leaves, put them in a small pot. Because the smaller the pot, the smaller they'll be. The bigger the pot, the bigger they'll get. I want them to stay small through the winter. That way I can put them in pots and I'll have beautiful Coleus. I just think it's so pretty. The Mandevilla. Oh, how beautiful. I want to try to keep these going as well. I'll cut them back and I'll use them for house plants. I'll set them up for when we show the house. I think they'll be pretty on a table or a side table or something like down in the basement. That'll be a good place for them. Maybe with a grow light on them. A steel bee. She's winterproof, so won't have to worry about her, hopefully. If not, if some things don't make it, they just don't make it. My hyacinth bean is very happy to have something to wrap her vines around. She's grown a lot since I put her in this pot. A lot. And of course my mint. I'll cut her back real hard and take her with us. I did dig up my hellebores. They weren't doing very well over here anyway. It's so rocky. It's such a rocky, it's still got a lot of rock in it. River rock and lava rock, all kinds of stuff. So I tried to get a lot of it out, but it just keeps coming. But these are the tulip trees. These are the tulip tree seeds. My cherry bush. These will die out when it gets cold. I don't think she's gonna make it. He's getting dried out and just not happy at all. But that's okay. She was an annual anyway. And I may look for her next time when I want annuals. She's so beautiful. All right, let's get busy. I need to get started. These in the ground. They're sitting very happily in some dirt in my car. Okay, let's get busy and let's get it done fast. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and take a piece off of here. I'm going to do right here. Right below that seam, because that'll grow roots there too. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to pinch these leaves off. To just 2. And put them in a small container so they'll stay small in a smaller container. And I've got some dirt over here that's pretty wet. sure it gets wet. Make a hole with your finger and just push it in. Make sure no leaves are touching the dirt. Okay, I'm going to do another one and then we'll get that water. I wet the water, but of course it didn't soak through very well, so. Okay, let's see another one. Oh, they're so pretty. I'm going to try this one. I'm just going to get this one underneath the seam. I'm going to pinch these off. Just the flowers on the top, the leaves on the top, and I'll put it in some wet dirt. Okay, I'm just going to take two. Hopefully they grow okay, because once they grow, I can always pinch them off and do more. So I'm going to stick my hole in there. Dig it around, and I'm going to put some water on it. But first I'm going to go get a piece of lamb's ear to put in here, just a small piece. Let's go do that real quick. I've never got a piece off of it, so it'll be training for me and you. I'm assuming I just want to make sure I got some roots on a piece of it. Let's see here. So you know what? I could take a clipping. Is that really big? That's not too bad. I'm going to take a clipping. The roots are coming down. Okay. And I'm going to stick it in some wet soil. Let's see how that does. I hope it works, because I'd like to have some to take with. If not, if it dies, I'll just do it again until I get it right. But it has some decent roots on it, so I'm going to stick it in this wet dirt, just like I did the coleus. There. You can hang over the edge if it wants. I'm going to clip this brown one off. And this one. Sure all the leaves are healthy. Oh, you can't be on there, beetle. Okay. Oh, there it is. There's the end of that brown leaf. There we go. Wet dirt, and I'm going to do that again, because when I dug down on this one, it didn't have much water. It wasn't wet. The dirt wasn't wet. So I'm going to soak it again. And I got a container to put the pestamon in, or the pin cushion in, because she's too big for that one. There we go. Should be pretty easy to grow. So I'm just going to leave that there. Hopefully they'll be alright. And I got pretty much all the flowers that I want except for my bulbs. I will get the bulbs when the weather starts getting into the 30s, and I'll go dig. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have a container. I may have to dig back into the. I may have to dig back into the shed. No. I have aluminum foil pans that deep. So I'll just take them and I'm going to put them in dirt. Some of the bulbs for my Asiatic lilies. You know, the white lilies, the yellow lilies, purple lilies, and my apricot fudge. And then that should be about it. The rest, I've got seed. I have seed. I've harvested seed all summer. And I should be good to go. Getting my garden started in our new place. I hope this works out okay. We got to have our house sold by end of January. And I'm thinking that it might not be that. It may be spring. But I think they're going to work with us anyway. So they're a really good couple. Really good. And they want us there. So anyway, let's clean this up, and let's do it very quickly. Ooh-wee, done with most of what I wanted to dig out and take, other than the bulbs out back from my lilies. And got clippings off the coleus, got clippings off the lamb's ear. I got the I took out the panicum, whatever it's called. I always trash some of these names. I was saying it perfect earlier today. Pentasum. Took it out. I'm going to take it with the blanket flower. Going to take it with, and I put these beautiful coleus, or beautiful hostas in from a friend of mine, and they will be beautiful next year, I hope. It might take a little bit, and then I have some small hostas that come up too. Eventually, the new owners may want to move that mum and move it over just a little bit. I could probably do that too. I might do it. I don't know. We'll see. I got a lot to do. I have a ton to do. My husband has a ton to do. So just getting the yard and stuff, the flowers in their places and stuff. Remember, I put the hydrangea, took the hydrangea out from here and put it on the side, and I think it'll do so much better. It will get more sun, full sun. It'll be a beautiful addition, and it'll hide this ugliness back here as well. So I think it's going to be beautiful. I love those hostas. They are so massive and so beautiful. I'm hoping they understand that these will take a couple years to grow out, but once they do, it's going to be gorgeous. And my Dusty Millers, I can pick up more Dusty Millers somewhere. Impatience, I love this one though. I might try to keep this one. I don't know. I've got so many plants that I'm taking with me, so many seeds. I got a box. My tote box of seeds is way over the limit. I crushed them in there. I hope they'll be fine. And my hellebores are out. I don't know about my heuchera. I may just leave it. I'll get another one. I don't know if it'll do good here or not. The new owners, they can do their thing. They might I love these little twisted hostas that are in here. It fits perfect because they're not real big. They are just add an addition to the little fountain. I love my little fountain thing, and they would put little annuals up here that aren't very tall. That would be very pretty. I did a lot of experimenting this year, so a lot of things didn't do very well, and some things did. Starting all over, making a garden it's not a 1 year thing. It may not be a 2 year thing. It's like 3 years before your perennials will really grow up and take shape. I still want one of my heliotrops. I always say, oh no, I better take one of those, but I want to go find a nice nursery when I get moved and we get settled in, and I'll be buying some things from them. I'll miss this place, I sure will. This is where all my grandkids played, in this yard. I had a pool set up, you know, a little pool for them when they were toddlers. They had the most fun in that. And then when they got old enough, we'd go to the pool. Boy, sometimes we would just sit underneath the shade in a tree in the shade and just play with Barbies and dolls, and because they are all girls. We got the boys later. The boys came a little later, and I've really enjoyed this property. It'll be a piece of my heart, you know, because I've lived here. I've lived here almost 20 years, and it's the longest I've ever lived anywhere. Twice as long, almost 3 times as long as I've ever lived anywhere. Anyway, that's it for today, you guys. I'm gonna go in and see what I can pack up. I need to get my laundry finished and all that. So you all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care, you guys. See you soon.